Hey everybody, Monty Reed here, playing as Hectoplasm and the game's Escape from Tarkov. And today I'm going to be testing out the M1 and I'm sorry, M4A1. Let's see, M4A1. Let me fix that. M4A1. Yeah, I typed it right. I wrote it down backwards on this other one here because of my learning disability. There we go. All right, so if you're watching, let me know how the sound quality is, and we're gonna just load up with some 60 round mags and a couple of these other things. I got my basic med kits and the Grizzly, and then down here, one extra mag and a little bit of water. So let's just see, give this a shot. I'll just go into customs for the fun of it. We're gonna go offline with bad guys. No need to insure when you're offline because you can't lose anything. You can't gain anything either, but this will be fun. So going offline is a fun way to get a chance to try out a new map and also try out new weapons and build your confidence up a little bit. It's sort of a false level of confidence because the offline with the scavs, and they're basically all bots even though they simulate PMCs. It's not the same as actually having PMCs playing. But it still gets your confidence up. I mean, I've had a couple offline runs where I killed over 20 scavs, and they kept coming. And I survived and got out. Haven't had that happen in a real live game yet. So, you know, there's something to be said for that. Of course, there's a little more real fear when you're actually really online and you're really at risk of losing your gear. Isaac calls it gear fear. I'm sure people have used that term before, but when he mentioned it to me, it's the first time I heard of it. So loading map, 1.3 minutes in. For some reason, streaming is not showing the map. Oh, there we go. Streaming's working now. Deploy timer. Crossroads Trailer Park. Okay. This puts us near the southeast. Yeah, checkpoints over there. Sometimes a sniper right up there. Got a little bit of lag. Gotta listen for the cheeky bricky. Yeah, there's been a scav sniper up there before. He's got me. A bit of lag here. Saw him run around. He might be running around there, I don't know. Oh, that was bad. There was two of them. I shouldn't have tried to take them on like that from a distance. New weapon, I'm just not that good. Would have been better for me to run around. Oh my, only lasted 2 minutes. But because it was offline, I didn't lose anything. Did I do any damage? Yeah, did a little damage. 6 hits. So again, testing out a new weapon. For me, the M41A. I didn't even put it in full auto mode. That's how new it is to me, and I'm a noob. I know with the MPX, MP5, and the AKs that I've been using, I know to put it in full auto when I'm unsure or getting ready to go into a new territory. But this one, I'm so new, I didn't even do it. We should have basically all of our same gear, so we can just restart the next round. Offline. And you can change the difficulty. If you're brand new, you might make it easy. I like to leave it as online. I was, as a noob, thought I was doing offline runs, and I forgot to click, and I was live, and I did pretty good. I actually survived. It was kind of funny because I got in there and realized I don't think I clicked the offline bit, and I didn't know until I got out. I actually called Isaac. I think it was like my second day playing. Called Isaac and asked him to finish to get me out of the map. I was so worried. Gear fear. I didn't want to lose my gear. So, and he saved the day. He got me out of there. All right. So, if we do find those guys, we're going to try to get in a little closer and aggressive. I think to have that over again, instead of climbing up those stairs and trying to shoot at them through the fence, I should have gone around the wall to the right and try to take them that way. And I was doing single fire to try to be more accurate, but when there was 2 targets, I should have hit the B button and gone to full auto. MP5 is a little tricky because it has full auto, single shot, and 3-round burst, so you have to toggle. And when I first started using it, I was in 3-round burst, and I thought I was in full auto. I pulled the trigger and held it down, thinking it was going to help me, but of course it only fired 3 rounds, and I kind of froze a bit, and then the guy hosed me down. So here we are in the middle of the map. The old gas station is just over there to the left, over there, and then this warehouse. Every time I've been here, it hasn't had a scav inside directly, but there's been one just outside, 1 or 2 just outside, kind of trolling, sometimes shooting randomly inside, trying to get us to provoke us. So can't assume that they're always going to be in the same spot. Can't assume that they're not going to be there, but there's somebody over there. Sometimes there's a scav sniper up there. Got him. I hear somebody. Oh! I don't know if that was a sniper, what, but oh, I should not. Yep, I see the sniper up on the roof. I should have gone for that. I should not have ran out into the open. It was a big mistake. I was glancing over at the video feed. There's about a 7-second delay, so I could see that the sniper was on the roof, and that's who got me. Usually that one shot, one kill is the scav sniper on the roof there. And that's in the customs map. So this is one of the best ways to get familiar with the map. I mean, you can go in without any enemy, but I like to go in and have enemy there so you learn where the scavs are. There's also different maps online where they've marked where the scavs spawn, and that's currently or in the past. You know, with the new updates, they might change that. I have noticed that 30 to 50% of the tutorial videos that I've watched actually talk about using a map and choosing your spawn in point, your insertion point, which is no longer a feature. I even saw one post where somebody said, "Me and my friends are leaving Tarkov and we will not be back until this feature is back. It's no fun without it." But I like the randomness of the random spawn, and I've mentioned it before. It's kind of like in reality, if you're on a military op, you get to choose your planned insertion point. But sometimes a helicopter gets shot down, you have engine failure, you jump out of an airplane, then the storm takes you off course and you land in a different spot, and then you have to figure out where you are and figure out where you need to go. And so on this, my purpose is just to learn to use the M41A, and I don't really have any mission or agenda with the customs map. I'm using customs because it's a little more significant than factory, and as far as distances go, and there's a little more room to cover, and a long gun is very handy on the customs map, where in factory it's handy, but you can do very well with pistols and submachine guns in factory as well because of the short distance. But the long gun is really handy in the larger maps where you have targets quite a distance, like that sniper scav. I tried to take him out with an MP5 and it was just a waste of time. And before, when I used the ADAR, I was able to get the sniper scav in just a few shots. So I expect if I would have taken my time, I should have been able to get this sniper scav with this M4. But I made the mistake of running out in the open. Big mistake. So not going to make that mistake this time. I'm probably just going to make a couple more runs because this is fun and educational. I'm hoping to get in there and just get proficient with this. Got to be careful because there are scavs everywhere. Yep, customs is a good map to find targets. There usually be some guys yelling cheeky breaky. Well, this could be pretty dangerous running out there. I could practice the customs. Oh. Where is he? I hear him running. I'm not sure where he's coming from though. I don't want to find out by getting shot. That worked out. Let's see, did I get hit? Nope. And I don't need any gear, but I just want to practice looting. There we go. That was bad. That did not work very well. Did I forget to hotkey my health? Oh my gosh. Completely forgot. Okay, that was bad. Gotta listen for him, he might be coming up on me. With a splint, it won't do the splint. Gotta get that head protected. He might be circling around. You don't want to stand up from crouching here. His stomach is invulnerable. I hear somebody talking. Ah. I should have been aiming and firing full auto. I'm guessing I should have moved over, gone around the other side of the container while he thought I was ducked behind that. But as I said with my very first video, I'm a noob doing videos for other noobs. Let's see if I can get Discord working. Yeah, for some reason my Discord's not working. I'm gonna have to figure out the microphone. And because it's offline, I didn't lose anything. I didn't use up any of my medicine. Anything that I used, still have everything, so I can just go right back in, do another round. Let's see if we can get and turned into a machine here where we can just take out the bad guys. You know, I probably should have started with a 60-round mag. I found that when I got 50-round drums or 40-round mags for the AK, 74-round mags or 84-round mags for the pistol, that I do a little bit better. So once I get to a safe spot, I will switch. Because I have two 60-round mags, why not try them, you know? So this stream started at approximately 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I got 2 people watching. Cool. You guys have any questions? The chat is enabled. This is day 24 for me. I've been playing for 24 days, and I'm a level 24. I'm a noob, hoping to teach other noobs, just from what I've learned. And on this stream, I am learning how to use the M41A using offline runs with active enemy targets. I use this offline technique to learn how to use new equipment. The helmets, it was tricky for me to figure out how to put the visor down, up and down using the letter N. It was just new, learning how to reach over and touch that N key and not accidentally hit the full auto selector. So it's just one of those things. And then of course one of the other things I did is I got a light up keyboard on recommendations from Isaac. So at night, I don't have to have a light in here to see the keyboard. So let's see. This is kind of dangerous. There we go. All right, we're on the customs map. I don't have the map here in front of me, so I'm not really sure. I think that is the customs building over there. So there's usually scavs nearby. Make sure they don't shoot me from behind. I want to find them before they find me. Good cover unless they're behind me, you know? It's probably a bad idea to run across this open field, but I don't really want to walk. There's a guy. That worked better. I did get hit. I forgot to hotkey my gear. Don't ever do that. This is a bad spot to be. Yeah, lost my arm. I don't know all the spots where the scavs pop up, but I don't want to find out the hard way. I do need to practice looting. The suppressed weapon does help, but he did get a few shots off, so. Come on, gotta search the pockets. There's nothing. This is dangerous running over here. Got a little cover. You need to learn the maps with the targets. It's not enough to do just a hatchet run without any enemy. You gotta have the enemy so you know where they're gonna pop up. And of course that gives you practice. It's so funny, that bird flying. I saw that shadow and was like, ah! Is there someone on the roof? That's hilarious. Sometimes I'm tempted to shoot the birds just to get them to stop flying around. Yeah, I don't know. Might be good, you know, target practice, but probably not in full auto mode. Alright, so Alt-T to check the magazine. It's about half. It's a 60 round mag. I did not bring any spare bullets, which would have been a good idea. But I am gonna change mags. Yeah, because now that 60 rounder that's in tow is just like one of the 30 rounders. And then touching the B button goes from single to full auto. And if there was a 3-round burst, it would toggle between the 3. So I've learned that if I come around a corner and there's 2 targets and I'm on single fire, I'm very likely going to die because I don't have the fastest connection, a little bit of lag. But full auto, if I do controlled 3-round bursts, and you just do that by not holding the trigger down too long. One of the other things you can do is sort of spray and walk the rounds from one target to the other, but you're likely to run out of bullets. Less likely with the 60 round mag. Check for cheeky breaky. Nobody over there. Listening. So before we've had them come from the right and from the left. So we're likely to find somebody around this corner. Remember lag. Sometimes you just fire to draw them out. It is suppressed, so it should draw less. I know that experienced players, and even noobs, can hear the suppressed fire, so but it seems like the scavs are less likely to hear suppressed fire. Players are going to hear it, I mean, unless they got heavy helmets on. Sometimes the suppressed fire inside the building is not going to be as intense. This is good practice. I always hit the crouch after unlocking a door. This one, when you breach it, it makes a lot of noise. But it is a breachable door, and I'm thinking of doing a video that I'm going to call Cheeky Breachy to figure out what doors are breachable and which ones are not. And if you know of any specifics about which doors are breachable and which ones are not, and any beneficial, I'm going to collect rubles just in case. Let's see, is that dorms? I don't remember how much money you need to have for dorms, but you got to be careful because they can shoot you through the glass. And so the other thing is you can look for targets out the glass yourself. Now with the broken window, I think I would be able to hear better, but I don't know. And see, I don't know if someone's sneaking up the stairs. But when I'm doing offline run, I will collect the rubles and any medical supplies and anything drinkable. There's not really any benefit to collecting other stuff, like even, for instance, this horse. I don't really need that for an offline run. The helmet, if mine gets beat up, I might want to put that on. The balaclava, I don't really need that. But, oh, I hear somebody. Gotta be careful. If he already walked past the window, he might shoot me through the glass. Huh. Clearly hurt somebody. Now, I don't know if they can shoot me through the steel grating here. If it was real life, I would. Yep, he killed me. I was unable to kill anybody through that floor, but he sure was. So now I know. I couldn't see him good enough to shoot him, but he got me. I shouldn't have stayed up there that long. All right, well, there we go. That's an introduction to the M41A. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.